The Honda Ruckus is unlike any other scooter on the market. The scooter has achieved a status that no other scooter has. This scooter has become infamous. While most scooters are considered like for wussies in fancy lands, this scooter looks industrial and tough, very much like Johnny Five from the film Short Circuit. It's a popular scooter that has a lot of personality. As a 50cc scooter in stock form, it is not a very fast scooter at all. Compared to the Yamaha C3 I rode just previously, the Yamaha C3 felt much faster than the Honda Ruckus. I measured the top speed of the Honda Ruckus at 36 miles an hour, and I weigh 165 pounds. But you don't get the Honda Ruckus because it's a fast scooter in stock form. People get the Honda Ruckus because they like the styling, the industrial look, and that it's easy to work on. It's a modder's paradise for tinkering. Brand new, the Honda Ruckus cost $2,600. So when used scooters are selling for $2,000, that's pretty good price. For example, the Yamaha C3 I bought cost $800, and it's a better bike as far as like fit and finish, how smooth the engine is, its practicability with the storage under the seat. Probably one of the best things about riding a scooter is that you can actually pay for gas with change. I'll go into a gas station, give the guy $2 worth of coins, and I can fill up the scooter, and oftentimes I have to go and get change. I think I've gotten around like 90 miles to the gallon because I ride it open throttle all the time. So I'm not quite sure if the 110 I've seen from a lot of people is actually like a figure that you can quote outside of a major city. Handling on the scooter is actually pretty decent. The fat tires make it absorb a lot of the potholes in city traffic, but of course with it being a small diameter scooter tire, it does throw you off quite a bit. So if you're looking for the stability, a larger diameter motorcycle wheel tire would be much better. But of course the little nimble tires make it much more fun to ride, and I think if you do get a scooter, smaller diameter tires are actually the thing to get. The geometry on it is very short, so my knees actually hit the handlebars when I'm making turns. Something to keep in mind if you're, in a parking lot or something like that, you can, probably drop it. It's very easy to ride, of course. It's automatic. You just like twist and go, and it does really well. It's so light. It's 185 pounds, I believe, and you can lift it up. I can lift up the tail end, the front end, and move it around the garage without any problem. The brakes on the Ruckus are very weak, but you don't have a lot of speed, so it doesn't really matter. But I kind of wish I had a front disc brake. It's got an emergency parking brake that you can push down and lock it so it doesn't roll down a hill. The speedometer is so bare bones, and it's got a little indicator light on it. It's got a high beam turn signals. It's got the starting, it doesn't even crank, it just kind of powers on. It's got very little juice to start it, but it's a very simple bike. The gas is located on the floor. It's got a very flat floor, so you can put items in the platform, but styling, it looks really cool. Also, it's got potential for underseat storage, but stock it doesn't have anything. I just have a little bag that's attached with zip ties, and it seems to work for holding hats and stuff like that. The high beams and the headlights really don't illuminate anything. You have to rev it pretty high to kind of even get any brightness out of it. It's not a very safe bike to ride during traffic because it's so short and small that cars don't really see you, and you don't have any speed to kind of get out of the way. but you don't get a scooter for the speed. So it is a fun scooter if you decide to ride on small roads and kind of just take it easy. It's nice that it's got a kickstarter, so you can start it really easy, but it's got electric start as well. So here's one of the great benefits of riding a 50cc scooter. Basically, they're so cute you can park them on the sidewalk and no one will complain or give you a ticket. You can park them on bicycle racks. You can kind of mosey down and lane split and filter, because people just think it's kind of cute and it's kind of like a step up from a bicycle. Also, when it comes to registering and licensing it, you only need a permit. And to tag it, all you have to tag it is as a moped. Then you have to get insurance, and the insurance is super cheap. So they're really great vehicles because you don't have to get a motorcycle license. You don't have to pay a lot for insurance because the speed is so low. So it makes a lot of sense for people who, just want to commute, want a bare bones commuter that's, fun to ride and cheap to maintain. The Ruckus, it's more of a mother's bike instead of, a everyday scooter, I think. And a huge downside of the Honda Ruckus is that it's so sought after that people will steal it. So a lot of people that live in the city do not have access to garages, so they leave their scooters out on the sidewalk and on bike racks and stuff like that, and on the street. So it gets stolen, and all you really need to do is pick up the scooter by yourself. It's really so light. So if you do get a scooter like this, make sure you get a bike cover and a bike lock and keep it safe. I think this is more of a scooter that you get if you want to tinker and modify it and things like that. Change it up. But as a stock scooter, there are much better scooters to be had for the money that you spend on this one.